Just when I just finished my Form 4, I lost my sight. Things started coming out of my eyes. I didn't know what it was. Went to different physicians. They couldn't tell what it was.
Welcome to Faith Surge channel. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. Shalom.
Most people have seen, they've watched us over years, and what they've witnessed is a lifestyle that they admire. Most people wish they could see the way I see, hear the way I hear. True. But when you are entering through a straight gate, you must understand there is quite a lot that you need to offload. That's the problem. So the spirit life to a carnal man is not as exciting as he thinks it is. It's not. It's not. Notice something here. When God allows you to begin to interact with him, when he gives you that permission to say, come, let's talk. Your desire for everything else dies just like that. The day that you sit right next to him and you know now that to a certain degree you have mastered his whisperings, now you can hear him. There is no property that surpasses that. There is no money, whatever currency, that gets closer to that. A conversation with the Creator when you can hear the voice of Jesus. I've heard many people saying, I've spent 5 hours praying. I've heard people say, I've been in prayer for 30 days, fasting and talking to God. But I've always been wondering if I had a chance to ask them a very simple question, apart from what you said to God, what did God in turn say to you? Because it's never hard for him to hear you, but it is always hard for you to hear him. The spirit life begins when you begin to hear voices in an empty room where there's no one. You begin to receive chords, waves, frequencies, interpret energies in the atmosphere. Then you know something's about to happen. What made me a prophet? When a man is a prophet, do you think being a prophet is a gift? If it is a gift, what exactly would have been given to a man for him to be a prophet? Hear me. If you are gifted to be a prophet? What is it that you are given that makes you a prophet? Because if it is a gift, then the gift has to be identified and be isolated. You must be able to see it and say, this is what the man got that then made him to be a prophet. If you say, it's the prophetic that is given, what is the prophetic? Because you need this as a child of God. This ability to discern even the times and the seasons that we are in. What would have been given to a man that makes him a prophet? Is it the eye that sees? Is it the ear that hears? Or is it the voice of God? When you are gifted with the prophetic, gifted, what is the gift? Help us to understand. I used to think that if you keep on praying, asking God for spiritual eyes, then He will give you spiritual eyes. I used to think if you keep on praying harder and harder and harder, asking the Lord, give me ears that can hear you, I thought God eventually is going to give you an ear that hears Him. That's what I used to think. Child of God, hear this. We are seeing with these eyes and we don't desire to see into the realm of the Spirit because we still have an alternative. Okay. When these eyes are gone, this is why a man who is blind can walk across town, across the entire city. Yet a man who sees, he can be run over by a car. A man who is blind, he has developed senses that seem to be beyond his reach because he had an alternative. But when that alternative was taken away, now he's blind, he can't see physically. He enters through another gate into another life of visions, imaginations, and sight. And he starts perceiving obstacles around him. And he sees them in another form. We never heard of serious visions that John saw until he became blind. Yes, sir. Now he began to see, and he was writing all those things that he wrote to us whilst he was blind physically. But the man said, I saw, then I saw, then I saw. Come and see. It's a narrow gate that if you are to lose what you have right now, you enter into another dimension of possessions. Just when I just finished my Form 4, I lost my sight. Things started coming out of my eyes. I didn't know what it was. Went to different physicians. They couldn't tell what it was. I was losing my sight. And my younger brother had to write a letter. I was telling him what to write. I had to write. It happened so quickly. I had to write a letter to the parents, because we were staying in Chitungwiza and they were in the village in Mzarabani. So we had to write a letter that this is the situation. No phones. I've lost my sight here. It was in that state that another eye was activated.
Wow.
Pastors, you need to understand that there are moments in this realm of life that when you are to lose anything, what you gain is better than what you'd have lost.
Wow.
When the only option available is taken away from you, you have to immediately find another gate. Because you still have to see.
Yes.
You still have to see. Does God give you an eye that sees, an ear that hears, so that you become a prophet? Is it the ear? Is it the eye? Is it the word? So if I want to be a prophet, what do I receive from the Lord? Is it an eye that sees? Is it an ear that hears? Is it a word that He makes available? Is it the gift of the word? Is it the word that He has to speak and then that speech is given to me that becomes the gift? What exactly is happening to a man that helps him understand spiritual things? Spirit life. You hear this? If you change the way you pray from the way that you used to pray to this kind of prayer, listen to this. A lot of things are going to change about you and around you. You stop asking God for what you think He has not given you. He has not given to you. When He told me how to pray and what to pray for, then I got it. It was there already growing up, but realizing it is another thing. The straight gate is always there, but realizing it is key.
Thank you.
God has already called you and ordained you. What is left is just the discovery part. The Holy Spirit said to me, change the way that you are praying. He's teaching me how to pray now. You want to see, because I knew there was so much danger ahead of me if I'm to get into ministry without sight. Hey, people are plotting, planning, strategizing against you, against men of God every single day. And I knew I had to have an eye that sees, an ear that hears. Hundreds of kilometers away, I should be able to listen attentively and hear what is being said, not just by God, but even when my enemies are discussing, I have to hear. How do I develop myself into becoming that kind of a person in the spirit? He told me, stop asking for the eye that sees. Stop asking for the ear that hears. This is how the rest of the people are praying. You see the wider gate, where the majority of our people are.
Yes, Father.
And he said to me, start asking the Lord for healing. And I said, Lord, I'm asking for the healing. And then I recovered physically. And my sight became even better than it was before I got sick physically. Then 2 weeks later, he came back again and he said, you still cannot see. I said, I can see now. He said, no. I said, ask for healing. I said, I can see. He said, you still cannot see. I said, I can see. And then he said to me, can you see me? I said, I can't see you. He said, that's why I'm saying you can't see. Ask for healing. I said, healing? Healing for what again? Then he began to teach me that the eye that sees has already been provided. Those of you listening to me today, hear what I got to know by the teachings of the Holy Spirit. He said, every single person is born with an ability to hear and to see into the realm of the Spirit. The reason why you can't see anymore, it is because at some point you got contaminated, you got sick. By the fallen nature, you were blinded. It is the healing of the spiritual eye. It is the healing of the spiritual ear. It's not God giving you an eye. It is the healing of the eye that you already have. When you recover from that fallen nature, you are restored to your original state. It is the healing. Not many people that would want to see into the Spirit are asking for healing. No. They are asking for the eye. They are asking for the ear.
Yes, Father.
So God is never going to provide that eye. It is the healing of the eye that you have already. When that eye recovers,